Hey guys, how's it going? This video is going to be all about my pre-stage routine. So what do I do before I go up on stage to perform? I really had to get this down because when I went on tour, I was hitting up show after show after show every single day. And having a routine really helped ground myself before hitting that stage. And also helped with a few other things too. For example, and I'll go right into it. The first thing here has to do with food. Okay, so I get unpleasant. Okay, I get really hangry if I don't eat anything and if I don't have something to eat. And of course, when you're on stage, you need energy. You need that amazing energy that's going to transfer onto the audience, right? So I make sure that I eat something at least 2 hours, maybe 1 to 2 hours before. I don't want to be too full before I go on stage. So I would say around 2 hours before going on stage, I would eat something. I would have a meal. And while I'm waiting before going up on stage, I will have some hot drinks. So typically peppermint tea or hot water with honey is also really good. You want to stay away from dairy like yogurt and milk and all of that because it kind of creates like a mucusy thing going on, which is not really good for your vocals. So a hot drink too. And if you do get hungry before you go up on stage, a cold banana is really good for your vocals as well. So that's the food that's taken care of. Number 2, so typically when you see me backstage, I'll be roaming around with my earbuds connected to my phone because on my phone I have my vocal exercises. So I always do a vocal warm-up before going up on stage. Your vocal cords are like your muscles, right? So you need to warm it up before you actually go up on stage. So I will put I have my audio on my phone. I stick my earbuds in and I will listen to it and do those vocal exercises. The other thing that I do after doing my vocal exercises is visualizing my entire set. Now, I don't rehearse and practice everything right before I'm about to go on stage. That should have all been done way beforehand. But I do a visualization of my set. So I practice it in my mind in detail. So from the moment when I come out from backstage, what do I say to the audience the moment I step out in front of that mic, and how do I go into my first song? And then what does it look like? Where am I standing on stage for that first song and for all of my other songs too? What do I say in between each song of my set, and how am I going to end it off? So all of these things in detail, I visualize my entire set from start to finish. And this really just, it's a mental rehearsal, right? So it's preparation for yourself. It gets your mind into that moment when you're already going to be out on stage. And it makes you feel more confident and ready to go out and execute that. The other thing I will do before going up on stage is taking 5 deep breaths. So by this point, like right before you're about to go on stage, you might get all really jittery and like nervous, right? So you want to calm that down. So you want to take in deep breaths, meaning like when you're breathing in, you're not only extending out your stomach, but also your entire chest, which means you're really taking in all of that air and then blowing all of that out. So I will do that 5 times. And just before I'm about to go on stage, I'm like pumped, right? So I'll be jumping up and down. Maybe I'll be listening to like my pump up song, which is usually Lose Yourself by Eminem, and just getting really, really mentally ready for going up on stage. What also really works for me is I will do some positive talk in my mind, going like, this is going to be an amazing show. I'm going to be confident when I step out on stage. It's going to be great. The audience is going to love it. So this is all really just pumping you up, putting you in the best state of mind that you can possibly be. Because when you step out on that stage, you got to own it. You don't want to look nervous or shy or like you don't belong there. The audience is expecting something grand from you when you step out on stage. They're expecting to be entertained. And so you want to give them that. You want to own it. You want to give them a show that they're going to love. So guys, that is my pre-stage routine. I hope you enjoyed listening to this video. Let me know if you liked this, if you found it helpful, or you could also comment down below with some things that you do before you hit the stage. I would love to hear from you. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.